Deuteronomy 6:20. Ki yish'alcha vincha machar lemor. Ma ha'edot ve'hachukim ve'hamishpatim asher tziva Adonai Eloheinu etechem. It's got a few things going on here. The first one is this key word that's going to be a little difficult to work with. We typically think of something like for or because as a ground clause, but remember that key can also have a temporal notion, when, or it can also have a conditional notion, if. And these two are not super far apart. If would be more like if your sons asked you tomorrow saying, or we could get when your sons asked you tomorrow saying. Those are not super different in how they're projected, and I think that's more of what's going on here in the context. So I go with a temporal key in this case. When your sons ask you, here's a call imperfect 3ms of the root sha'al plus a 2ms suffix. Notice we've shifted back to the 2ms suffix for Israel. When your sons ask you, literally we have tomorrow. This is the word tomorrow or the next day, but here it's a more general sense of any time in the future. When your sons ask you in the future saying, and now we get what the sons are going to say or the children will say. Here we have the interrogative, what? We've got no verb, so we supplied in the verbless clause. What are the testimonies? Edot. Notice the feminine plural, but written defectively, meaning there's no vav associated with it. We normally want to see this, right? Ot. But here in this case, we don't get the vav, but it's written defectively. Testimonies and the statutes and the judgments. What are these? More specifically, the ones that, or which, the Lord our God commanded y'all. So direct object marker with the 2MP here. Verb is a PL perfect 3MS with the Lord our God as the subject.